let's say he's pulling me into De La Riva is the most important, like most often thing he gets right off an ankle grip. If you're not comfortable passing De La Riva, you should just clear these hooks and pass from the outside. Okay. Now to clear these hooks, all right. First, this hook can't be all the way hooked into my inner thigh. Okay, so I need to do some kind of prevention by turning my knee out or using my palm to block this hook from coming in. Okay, what I don't want is this to just follow me. So if I have some kind of tension here, what I can do is take my toes on the side he's grabbing. I can turn my heel all the way in, and I'm going to straight-legged kick until I break his grip without letting this leg follow me. Here. Okay, and again, just like breaking the sleeve grips, I don't rip out and then stare in the distance while he sits up and single-legged me. Okay, it's always going to be something like clear and then immediate offense by grip, Toriando, X-Pass, whatever option is available based on his exact positioning. Okay, so if I was going around, jumping around like I know what I'm doing, he touched my leg, break it, and I would start to try to pass again. Because there's no reason for it to let me him slow me down enough that I can't keep some kind of outside chain going. Okay, if you like passing De La Riva, or if you put a hook in so deep, you can no longer clear it. All right, now we're playing from this position. That's a failure on my part. So, breaking those ankle grips. You can also do stuff like, if you're really stuck for a second but you don't want to be here, reach down out and around, but don't get omoplated. Reach down through the middle, touch his ankle, break the grips off, then try to pass. I prefer using my leg to clear the pass because it lets me maintain a grip on his pants that I can then use to start to move his hips around. Okay, but now the big problem is really pants grips. Okay, pants grips set off every alarm in my brain because any fucking high school, middle school wrestler worth a fuck can just turn under their stomach and come up. Okay, if I pass to the side like this, and this stupid motherfucker turns onto his stomach, I'm now in a single leg that is actually dangerous. Doesn't matter if he knows any jiu-jitsu or not, I have to take it seriously. So, I have to keep him flat, I have to break the grip. Okay, so we could be here, we could be in all kinds of different spots, but I'm just gonna talk about the grip itself. First, if they grab me there, if I could just pass to the outside and keep him flat and come down, that's the first thing I would try to do. But again, I don't have as much mobility around him as I would normally have because he has my pants holding me in a certain position relative to him. So what's normally happening is some kind of butterfly hook, him stripping through off the butterfly hook to go into single leg X, or him going De La Riva. I try to force him into a De La Riva hook. So if he was here, I would do stuff like use my knee to force myself to the inside. That way, I know I can now kill the De La Riva hook, turn my knee out over the shin, and start to come over top of it, and use this rotational force over his shin as a way to break his grip. Okay, so what this looks like, sometimes he puts you in De La Riva himself, sometimes you put yourself in De La Riva, because fuck pants grips, okay? I turn out, I start to bring my knee over top of the middle of his shin, but I'm really looking for some kind of angle this way. I don't want to go over his knee. Start to drop my hip down to the mat, and this is going to depend on how strong he is, and again, how much time he spent around Andre Galvalo and his special medical package he gives to all his students. So it could be here, depends, okay? At this point, I want to have forward posture, because if I'm leaning backwards and he just like pushes me over, he's wrestling up, okay? So forward posture here, my knee's on the mat, he still has his grip. I can grab his collar, I could grab his forearm, I could be on his hip here, I could be on his sleeve here. The forward posture is what's important because it lets me get my hips under me. I start to take the tip of my knee and put all my weight on the tip of my knee. And I start to row my knee backwards along the mat until his grip breaks. If I can't break his grip at this point, I'm probably just fucked. Okay, he's just that much stronger than me. In which case, maybe you should have. Obrigado, Jesus. Okay, it just is what it is. Sometimes they can be so strong you can't break their grip. You have to do more to prevent the grip from happening in the first place. Okay, and either way, I need to be dealing with this. If I get down here and I can't break his grip with my knee, okay, by bracing and using my hips, I could do something like add more brace pressure by carefully reaching my hand through, just bracing against his knee. Okay, or maybe even grabbing his forearm here and using this as my brace pressure now instead of something high up like this. It lets me put extra pressure down to break that grip. Either way, I like to clear the grip and then initiate a pass. I don't care if it's break the grip and it's like jump up into a leg weave, or if it's jump up into a knee slice, or if it's back up completely and initiate outside passes like Toriandos or X passes. I don't want him to have that grip. because it's such high risk in terms of really effective offense he can get really quickly, okay? If I'm something like this, he strips through the middle and knocks me off balance for 1 second, he's coming up. It's just too late. It's not literally too late. I could do stuff like try to drag his arm across. It's probably too late on an opponent that's actually good though, okay? Now, if he does go to those butterfly hooks here, something I do want to be watching out for is letting him strip through. So what I'm going to be doing in these positions is taking my knee and putting a lot of knee pressure in to make sure my knee is always kind of like ready to rotate to the inside of his shin. So when he does try to strip through, I can come down like this, okay? Now what's keeping me alive here is making sure his hips are turned to that side, okay? Because from now, I could try to rotate my foot to the inside and then start to turn my knee back to the outside like we just did, okay? So you notice I'm always kind of using my knees because they have the most leverage in case he's been lifting a lot of weights, okay? And I can't just break his grip naturally. Get it? Natural? Anyways, the other thing I can do from these positions is I could be reaching through and grabbing his sleeve or his wrist, and if I'm strong enough, I could apply upward pressure till there's tension and then lift to break the grip, okay? But since we're talking about all natural, okay, let's say he's just too strong. If I can't break the grip by lifting up, I'll get tension and I'll angle off so I can kick my leg backwards and use that as the big power break, okay? So we got over the shin, using this. Sometimes just going out is enough to break their grip. Otherwise, I'm like on the shoulder and the hips. Otherwise, I'm underneath his leg on his forearm. Breaking this and then initiating a pass, or I'm coming under, breaking his grip with the wrist, with the sleeve, with a big kick. Usually it's not so much heel backwards, because you'll have like a limiting returns on that. Normally I'll try to get some kind of angle and then straight kick backwards like that. It's just a lot more effective an angle, okay? But again, all this comes back to the start, where I'm not letting some motherfucker just freely reach out and grab me. We're either hand fighting him, deflecting, breaking the grip the second he touches me, breaking the grip with the easy wrist grips. Okay, he's too strong, loading my hips up, breaking it with the sleeves, neutralizing the hip and coming in and trying to pass because I can't break his grip, which is not as good as having grabbed him first, okay? Grabs my sleeves, fuck him, fuck you, okay? Or to the outside, break the grip, or Y grip, break the grip, or here, breaking the grip, downward pressure, or neutralizing the grip by grabbing something, okay? Ankle grips, I'm either just immediately knee slicing off of those, where I'm turning and kicking straight-legged to break the grips, make sure his legs don't follow me, or maybe he's got a pants grip, like out, over the top. I force him into these De La Riva positions so I know I can break it really effectively. Sometimes that's enough. Sometimes I have to break separate down here. Again, notice my forward posture, okay? Sometimes we get to here. Let's go into certain teams. I'm under, break, then pass. So, that's what I would show a white belt, the first thing I would show them. Just because if they can't grab you, they can't sweep you, they can't really tap you, and you can kind of just do bad things to them. So.